Today I'm going to show you the best holsters for Shadowsystems pistols with lights. This is Shan with Werkz, and we've been impressed with Shadowsystems' ability to deliver custom quality Glock clone pistols at a real reasonable price. These pistols do look and feel very good, and we get a lot of people asking whether we provide holsters that fit them, and I'm pleased to say we do. So what I have here is a huge selection of lights and a variety of Shadowsystems pistols, and I'm going to show you how they go ahead and fit up. So let's start with the popular CR920, which is very similar to the Glock 43X. I went ahead and fitted this up with the TLR7 Sub 4 Glock. That is the light that fits up, and it fits up quite well. So I have here the Werkz M6 for the Glock 43X with the TLR7 Sub. And this light goes ahead and fits. You may want to adjust the retention a little bit to get the exact retention you want, but this does go ahead and snap in, and it does provide a good fit for that compact pistol. All right, I'm going to go ahead and move on to using this DR920P compensated pistol. I'm going to go ahead and fit up the Modlite on that and see how well that fits. Obviously that fits up pretty nicely on that pistol. Let's go ahead and fit that into our holster. Wow, great snap, great feel. Feels like that was made for it. And a lot of that is because these Shadowsystems pistols are very similar to the Glocks. Of course, we've got that optic cut that allows you to go ahead and fit your RMR or Holosun or other optic. And of course, we've got adjustable retention and our adjustable belt clip on the M6, and we've got both inside the waistband or M6 solutions as well as outside the waistband our M7. Now for fun, let's go ahead and fit this Modlite up on the other pistols. Okay, so here's the XR920 with the Modlite, just like it was made for it. Here's the MR920. Wow, that fits great as well. And of course, with a Phillips screwdriver, you can go ahead and adjust the retention if you need more retention or loosen it out if you need less. Starting with the MR920 with that TLR7 Sub using the Univ 1 key or the Universal 1 key. I hope you can hear that snap. Fits in great. It's like it was made for it. Great holster for that pistol. I think this is important for you to also be aware. This is a Glock 19 size holster with a closed end. We do that because some customers prefer that for a little bit of additional comfort. And if you try to fit one of these larger pistols in there, it's gonna bottom out because it doesn't allow it to drop through. We do have drop through solutions for these pistols, and I'll show you one of those here in a second. But the real important thing is for you to go ahead and use the holster finder first. Know whether you've got the DR or the XR or the MR, know which exact version of the Shadowsystems pistol you have with exactly which light you're running, and that will provide you options that will fit your pistol and your light. So here is the version of that holster for the Glock 17 size pistols, but it also has an open bottom which you can drop compensators through as long as they're slide profiled, just like the Shadowsystems has. Fits in great. You can see that that compensator drops through, but that is not an issue. We have that bump to help go ahead and push that away from your body a little bit. Now here's the XR, which is pretty similar to the pistol I run. I run the Glock 19X. I believe that this will fit in the 19 size version because this does have an opening to allow threaded barrels to drop through. Of course, if you prefer, you could also run the 17 version, which means that that barrel does not actually drop down past the end of the holster. Gives you a little bit of extra protection. So here is our DR920 with the torture tested X300. Let's go ahead and try this with our X300 holster. Again, you can hear that snap, good retention, great holster for this as well. Here's the DR with the TLR1HL. This is our M7 outside the waistband holster. This is the only outside the waistband holster I brought into the video studio, but this is indicative of what we have for outside the waistband solutions. It uses a belt lock, which accommodates up to a 2-inch belt and works very well for outside the waistband. You can also swap that out and use your favorite Safariland attachment. That fits and feels great. Here's the M6 inside the waistband version of that holster. Again, fits and feels great. For the Olight fans, here is the Baldr Pro R and Valkyrie Turbo holster. And using the compensated DR. Fits just as well. So here's the MR920 with the Olight Baldr S, which is a super popular light. Fits well. And for those who don't know, with our charge port access that comes underneath the trigger guard, you can go ahead and charge this on your bedstand at night and you don't even need to unholster. And if you need to draw or pull your pistol, let's say this is attached to a charger, it just comes right off. Or you can go ahead and do a draw uninterfered by the charging. Well, I don't have the correct key on me for the Wild one, which would work with the Gen 4 and earlier Glocks. But trust me, the Wild 1 does work in our Wild 1 holster as well. And of course, we've got support for a number of the Nightstick lights. This is the TCM-550XL-GL. Fits like it's made for it. All right, and here's the older Baldr Pro light. Good snap, fits in well. I'd say that's a winner. And for those of you not running a light, first, I'd say, maybe you should consider it. But secondly, we do have you covered. That's our no light holster in the Glock 17 length, which would then, of course, cover the threaded barrel on this and still give you that good snap-in retention. And of course, with the DR, it would go ahead and drop through. And as you can see, even though the trigger guard is shaped slightly different on the Shadowsystems, the fitment is still quite good. With the exception of the compact, which uses the TLR7 sub for Glock, all of these lights, when fit up on these Shadowsystems pistols, when you use a Gen 4 style key system, fit great. Then you can use one of the huge variety of options of precision fit holsters that Werkz provided to give you an optimum fitting light bearing holster for your Shadowsystems pistol. Go to werkz.com, use the holster finder, select your exact Shadowsystems pistol, your exact light that you're running, and you will see the holster options that are available for you. Now, if you love geeking out on weapon lights, don't forget to subscribe to the Werkz channel. We give you detailed data on weapon lights, including our own lab tests using our own equipment. Thank you for watching. This is Shan with Werkz. Have a blessed day.